Hello students, I am social science teacher Mrs. Aparna Ghosh, once again welcoming you in another class of social science. In previous class, we did first chapter of geography. Today, we will begin our second chapter of geography. So let's begin our second chapter. Inside our earth. In this chapter, we can understand how the continents and oceans were formed, how earthquakes and volcanoes happen, how is our environment also involved. More so, most of the resources for our survival, like minerals and soils for plant growth and agriculture, come from inside our earth. So here we discuss about interior of the earth, in that crust, mantle and core. So let's start. The earth is about 460 crore years old. Its surface has been undergoing changes throughout these years. We still have very limited information about what is inside our earth. A detailed study of the interior of the earth is done by geologists. An elementary knowledge about the earth's structure is necessary to understand the nature of changes that takes place on the surface of the earth. It is impossible to reach the earth because the temperature inside the earth increases with the increases in depth. The temperature at the center is estimated to be about 5000 degrees Celsius. Thus, it is not possible to access direct information about the interior of the earth. Most of our knowledge about the earth's structure, the interior, is based on the density of materials and the behaviors of the earthquake waves. The earth behaves like a solid body up to a depth of about 2900 km from the surface. The average density of the earth is about 5.5 gram per cubic centimeter. The surface earth has a diameter of about 12,756 km and the radius is 6378. Now we learn about crust. The uppermost layer on the earth's surface is called crust. It is the thinnest of all the layers. It is about 35 km thick on the continental masses and only 5 km thick on the ocean floors. Main minerals consist of the continental mass are silica and alumina. It is thus called Si, silica and Al, alumina. The oceanic current mainly consists of silica and magnesium. It is therefore called SiMa. Si, silica and Ma, magnesium. The mass per unit volume of a substance is called density. It helps us to know how heavy the layers are. The average density of the crust is about 3.0 gram per cubic centimeter. The outer crust has soil. It also provides us with most of the minerals. Now we learn about mantle. Just beneath The crust is a 2900 km thick layer called a mantle. It lies between the crust and the core. It is made up of dense and heavy materials such as iron and magnesium. The average density range between 3.5 gram to 5.5 gram per cubic centimeter. The temperature is the mantle is very high. Magma is found in this layer. Now we learn about core. The core lies below the mantle and around the center of the earth. The average radius of the core is about 3500 km. It is made up of heavy metals such as nickel and iron. Therefore, it is also called knife. N-I-F-E. Ni stands for nickel and Fe for iron. The temperature of this layer varies between 2200 degrees Celsius and 5000 degrees Celsius. The average density range is between 5.0 gram and 13.0 gram per cubic centimeter. The lithosphere is made up of rocks and minerals. Rocks are those materials which are obtained from the earth crust. They include not only the hard materials such as granite and marble but also soft and loose materials such as chalk, clay, sand and salt. I hope you understand today's topic: crust, mantle and core. So let's recap. Earth. Earth is our homeland. It is dynamic planet. The interior has three major layers of rocks of different densities. The earth is made up of rocks. First, crust. The uppermost layers on the earth is called crust. It is about 35 km thick on the continental masses and 5 km thick on the ocean floors. Mantle. Just beneath the crust is the mantle. It extends up to the depth of 2900 km below the crust. Core. The innermost layer is the core with a radius of about 3500 km. It is mainly made up of knife, nickel and iron. The central core has very high temperature and pressure. So I hope you understand these three concepts: crust, mantle and core. In next chapter we will learn about rocks and types of rocks. Thank you.